Okay, today's Valentine's Day 2017. We're doing a prescribed burn. This is a combination burn today for a clearing fire after a clear cut, kind of to get a site prep burn. And then we're going to be also running it through a woods to do more of a fuel reduction burn to help, I guess, mainly reduce the chance of wildfire in the future. But you can see off in here, I'm back here on the line making sure it doesn't cross. A lot of smoke. We started at about 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to continue on and do a little bit more. Here's part of the clearing burn here. We're trying to get as much as the prior wood burnt, so it'll be a little bit easier to plant next year. A lot of smoke, and here's an example of a bladed line. But we're going to be spending another 3 or 4 hours on this, but here you get an idea of what we're doing. Okay, now next part of this fire is down on those tree line is a little bottom area, so using that bottom as a fire break, the fire starter is down there starting another string of fire there, so he can work his way up this hill, and it backs its way up here. So that's just to be a little safer, so to make sure that you burn over an area, and then the area that's already burnt becomes more of a fire break in case the wind shifts. So he's working his way up the hill and says, "Hey Dave, make sure you don't drip any of that on your boots." Yeah, you don't want to get that on your boots. Here we go. It's starting to warm up, so the fire's starting to get a little bit faster out here in the open area as we come up out at the bottom there. Alright, the wind's kind of picked up. Trying to make sure it doesn't cross the road. Anything over here, I'm in trouble. Look out. Every now and then I see something blow up and I'm going, okay, don't come over here. Alright, we're almost up the hill. It got kind of hot right here. Yeah. He's down there stringing it. And we're going to come up over here. That's going to get good and hot right in there. And then on up all in that area, and then hopefully replant this in about a month. There you go. Man, I'm tired of the smoke. Starting another line across here. Okay, it's come up over now the ridge. It's kind of slowed down here because there's only spotty areas with fuel, but I think I got enough smoke for a pack of cigarettes in my lungs today. Anyway, we're hoping to run a couple more strips through here and see what we can get to burn. And the wind has really picked up. It's blowing south down that way, and I don't want to be on the other side of that smoke. Okay, I've been walking the perimeter. We're still burning up at the south end of this track. This really looks good. Everything is, pretty much burned a lot of the different debris, and all this is going to get ready to replant containerized longleaf pine. You know, thanks to a cost sharing program from the Fish and Wildlife Service, they're going to be restoring longleaf and wiregrass into this area. And in a few years, we're going to have all type of, oh, this place will be full of turkeys and a lot of other different wildlife. But that's the purpose of this burn. And got to get up here and up to the south end and check it out. But this is mainly to look that any of the burn didn't cross our fire line here and put out any hot spots. Okay, I'm still continuing to check the area in here, and if you look right here, that's we left one of the longleaf here as a seed source, but that's the longleaf, what this used to be like, oh, before Columbus, this whole area was longleaf, and we're trying to restore it back to that. But that's what the tree in North Carolina is, and it's native to here in the the sand hills here south of Raleigh. And as you can see where we burnt, but they'll be planting the longleaf here, hopefully within, you know, late winter and early spring to get them in the ground. Okay, we're now up towards the south end, and there's two strips of fire that are going to join together. In there is the, let's see if I can zoom in. There's right here, and then back over there coming up. Here's where you can see the fire, and there's the strip. And every now and then a top is pretty hot, and I don't want to be over there. And way down in the bottom over there, I see a tree burning about 30 feet up. Anyway, here comes the next strip coming across. And hopefully the wind will blow north, the fires will start drawing on each other here in the strip. And there's stringing the fire along there. And I gotta go here and check the line. Okay, it's about 4:30. We're about done. We're almost up here at the very south end, and we're checking now the perimeter to make sure it hasn't jumped. And if we can see right here, we got the line, and the big thing is we don't want it to cross this and go over into that. That would be catastrophic. That would get a little bit too hot and it would jump the line. But about done, and we're now going to run it over to here, and a lot of this is mixed with dirt, and it probably won't burn, but we're going to see. But we don't want it to really burn because we want to go home. So that's it for today, and we'll see you soon.